All right, it is the end of the time of the year. It was a promising season for the Ravens. They were back-to-back division champs and advanced to the second round of the playoffs, but fans and the organization wanted more. WMER2 News' Xavier Wary joins us now live in studio. Xavier, you were at today's send-off, year press conference, and heard from Coach Harbaugh and Eric DeCosta, the GM. I know it didn't go as far as that we'd like, but overall, do they still think the year was a success?
No, Kelly, that's a good question. In this group, they accomplished a lot. They set records offensively, they rallied together defensively, and after a slow start, they saw young players improve all throughout the season. This group is a perennial playoff team year after year, but they're looking to take that next step and win the Super Bowl, something they haven't done in 12 seasons. In order to do that, decisions this offseason have got to be made.
This season was an awesome season in so many ways, the ways that really matter. You know, you don't live in the narratives. You live in the reality and the relationships.
The reality is this team won't look the same next year. This organization has some questions to answer regarding free agents like offensive lineman Ronnie Stanley, fullback Patrick Ricard, cornerback Brandon Stevens, and even restricted free agent Ardarius Washington, who general manager Eric DeCosta was high on, saying he stepped in when his number was called.
And Ardarius is a great example of a guy that got a chance and ran with it. He became that guy that we saw in college, you know, tough, physical, a playmaker, instinctive, smart, a leader.
DeCosta says he believes many of the tough decisions are a year away, like what to do with the three tight ends.
All three of those guys are in the last year of their deals. Ironically, Charlie and Isaiah and Mark were blessed to have, in my opinion, the best tight ends room in the league, and will be blessed this year on the field as well.
Starting rookies, especially on your offensive line, is a risky move, but it's one the Ravens organization believed was the right one. Having Roger Rosengarten at right tackle, they believe his future is bright.
We knew we'd have a few growing pains. I think we had a few, but looking back on it, I think it was absolutely the right thing to do, and we saw our guys improve and get better and really mesh as a unit and gel.
DeCosta says they're going to have about 10 or 11 draft picks this year, so it's going to be interesting to see which direction they choose to go, Kelly.